Salut, bonjour, and welcome. Welcome to another video. It's nice to see all of you again. It's great to be back. And before I get into this video, uh, I've been having one of those strange dreams that I had in the past. This dream was kind of strange and it didn't make a whole lot of sense. So I was dreaming about, about me being back in school. I went to this school. Not gonna say what the name of it is, and I recognize everything that school that I went to had. But yeah, it was the actual school that I went to, and that dream like described that school and built it up to a T, and it resembled that very school that I used to go to. Well, I was a teenager. Okay, I dreamed that I went to this football field and went to one of the bathrooms there. And I had to go and use the bathroom. I had to pee. As I was peeing, doing my business, peeing. I was using the bathroom, urinating. When I got done, anyway, after that, I went back. I went somewhere in the school after I left the football field, and a teacher came up to me. It was a man. He came up to me and said this, "Hey, hey, hey." Then I said this back to him, "Hey, hey, hey." And he was shocked and started laughing. And he told me, like, "Did you know what you just did? Why did you?" Yeah, he told me, "You just peed on somebody." I said, I did?" He said, "Yes, you did. Why did you do that?" I said, "Well, I just went to the bathroom. I had no idea I did that. I didn't have a clue. And, I'm not going to do anything like that. That's kind of messed up." Then after that, he left. And I think, around the school it was dark. And when I went out of the building, I saw these women. They were standing around like it was kind of like like people like selling stuff on the streets in other countries. They were selling candy. And I decided to go and buy some candy. I think I bought some type of candy. I don't remember what it was. Like candy balls in like different colors, Skittles, whatnot. Um, and I asked them, "Do you have any Starburst, not Starburst fruit chews? Do you have any gummy bears?" And he said, "Yeah." And then after that, I woke up. So it was a weird dream. So okay, let me get into what this video is all about. Okay, you see the picture. Okay, and she represents this picture of this girl. She represents this girl that was in this dream that I'm about to tell all of you about. Yeah, I had a dream about her, and I told all of you about her in that dream in a previous video about going to Colombia. So yeah, had a dream about her again. And I got to watch what I say because I don't want to break any copyright, not copyright laws. I don't want to break any community guidelines from YouTube, and that will lead to YouTube yanking this video up. and hope that other video that I did wasn't yanked up either. So I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna watch what I say. So okay, yeah. I remember I was walking through the park. This was in the dream that I had. I was walking through the park and I heard a little girl's voice. Well, a 12-year-old girl's voice. Sound like a 12-year-old girl's voice, yeah. Heard the voice of a 12-year-old girl saying this to me. Hey, hey, do you remember me? And I looked around to see where the voice was coming from. Then it was weird. Then I looked to my right when I was walking. Then I looked to my left, and it was that girl. She was walking right next to me on my left. Yeah. It was like, and I said, where did you come from? And I recognized who she was. Like, you're from Colombia. Like, you're the girl from that I met in Colombia. Like, how did you get here? And she said, well, my family came here. That's why I'm here. And it's great to see you again. I just want to tell you, and I didn't tell you back in Colombia, but I have a crush on you. I really like you. That's what she said. I said, yeah, I see that. Yeah, I do. But yeah, I don't know why you're having a crush on me. Like I'm too old for you. You're just a little girl, and I'm a grown man. I think this wouldn't look right. Because people in this country, the country that we are in, the U.S. um they see me with you and like we go out together and like a couple, like they're gonna think that I'm a sex predator and a pedophile. So if I were you, I think you should stay away from me, okay? Because I don't want to get in trouble. And she said, why? Like, you're not gonna do all that disgusting stuff that pedophiles do to kids. You're not that kind of person. That's what she said to me. I said, well, yeah, that's true, but I think to be on the safe side, I think you need to stay away from me, okay? And she said, wow, like yeah, when I came to this country, like, this is her talking. Wow, when I came to this country, like, I just can't believe just how antisocial people are. Like, I don't see kids playing around. I don't see adults walking around talking to each other. Like, there's nobody in this park. There's nobody where I'm living. It's crazy. Like, I go, people are on their phones. Like, it's insane. I say, well, yeah, that's just how it is here in the U.S. And she said this, well, I need to tell you something. And you hear it from me. I haven't told you this, but I'm gonna say this to you. I'm your daughter. And when I heard this, like, I was shocked. Like, you're my daughter. How can this be? Like, I never met a woman in my life. Never married a woman. I mean, like, how can you be my daughter? And I noticed, like, I looked at her facial features. I noticed, like, she was like a cross between me and this girl that I used to go to school with. And I asked her this, okay, if I'm your father, then who's your mother? and she said this to me. Um, my mother is named Amy. Amy who? And she says Amy Rebecca Parks. And I said this, what? Like, that's a girl that, yeah, I went to school with her. And I met her in junior high. Like, how can, like, wait a second, like, how can you be my daughter and, and how did I meet her? Like, what was going on here? And the 12-year-old girl said this, well, actually, I came here in a time machine. I mean, when we were in Colombia, I pretended to be one of the locals there, but actually, I'm from here in the U.S. And and I came here in a time machine. I came from an alternate future. Alternate It's an alternate future to the time that you're in. My alternate future is you and my mom are married, and I'm your daughter, and also you have a son. And I say, like, I have a son? I have a son too? Okay, what's my son's name? Okay, since he's your brother, okay, what's his name? And she said, Richard Jr. And I said, okay, what's your name? And she said, my name is Roxanne, but the people call me Roxy. I'm just like, I'm walking through the park with this girl who had a crush on me back in Colombia, and come to find out she's my daughter, and she came from an alternate time to that's similar to the time that I live in, right? The time that I live in right now. So yeah. I was just shocked. Then after that, I woke up. So yeah, I'm having those weird dreams. So yeah, I had a lot of weird dreams in the past, but this one is the weirdest of them all. Weird. Yeah, yeah. I didn't say the full names of my son and daughter in the dream. Um, the full name for my daughter is Roxanne Lauren Miles, and the full name for my son is Richard Miles Jr. So, I'm going to keep these pictures up. So, yeah, the picture that you see of this girl looks exactly like the girl in that dream. So, it's just mind boggling. So, I guess that dream is telling me, oh, if I played my cards right in the past, and and did something in school, that'll make me the best, like be good at subjects, never get in trouble, do the right thing, stay out of trouble, never flipping out and losing it and overcoming my learning disability. Like, I guess if I did all that, I mean, that dream that I had or what that girl said to me in that dream would be a reality. But it's not a real so it's not a reality. It's a dream and it never happened at all. So I hope I made a lot of sense in this video, and I hope I did. You know, yeah, I'm probably gonna get those comments and someone gonna say, "This doesn't make any sense." I'm trying my best to make some sense here. I said some things in the past that didn't make any sense because I have learning issues. I'm trying to get over what I have, and I am. So I'm trying to feel good about myself, try to like myself. But I just don't want to be miserable anymore. And it's good for me to make these type of videos. Better than making depressing videos about people in America, mass shootings, what make mass shooters do what they do, and Winston Wu related topics, all that stuff is just depressing. I don't want to make videos about that stuff all the time. And that's why I took a break, just to find a job and try to get myself together. So, yeah. And before I end this video, yeah, that little girl was she was cute, and she was adorable, cute, beautiful, pretty, and she was, and I'll be very, very proud if she was my daughter, if she was my real life daughter. Just how sweet, feminine, and down to earth she is. She didn't act like crappy people here in the U.S. She was nice. She was sociable and kind. And and also I remember I went to Bossier City to Best Buy to look for an Amazon Fire TV stick for my TV, for a big TV in my room, not in my room, but in my house. And I remember I went to this how can I say, I went to the Best Buy in Bossier City, Louisiana, to look for an Amazon Fire TV stick. Yeah, I went there after I went to a Best Buy in Longview, Texas. And I went to both Best Buys, and two guys said the exact same thing. We don't have any of that in stock, and we have a shipment of goods that didn't make it to the store because of a winter storm in Dallas. And I think the guy from the Best Buy in Bossier City told me to go to Target, and Target wasn't that far from it. So I went over to Target. And before I went over there, before that guy came and asked me what do I need, and I told him what I wanted, I saw a woman with her two children and her husband. I saw how she was walking. I saw her mannerisms. She had like long black hair. She wore jeans, and she wore a sweater, a black sweater. And she had the same mannerisms as this girl that I went to school with. Then when I went to Target to go to the electronics department there to look for the Amazon Fire TV stick, or if they have any in stock there, have any Amazon Fire TV sticks in stock, because two Best Buy stores didn't have any of those in stock. When I went to Target and looked around, it was that same woman, her two children, and her husband. And I looked like, how did it get here? Like, and when I went past her, I said, "Excuse me," and she got out of my way and she started talking to me. And she wanted to talk to me. I just didn't want to say anything to her. And she was just like that 12-year-old girl in those two dreams that I had. Yeah, and how she was acting like. And I just didn't have it in me to talk to her because, I don't want to talk to some guy's wife because some guy might think I'm hitting on her. So yeah, I didn't want to do that. So yeah. So I hope I made some sense in this video. I hope I didn't bore all of you. Yeah, it's my YouTube channel. I can do whatever I want. I got a small audience on this YouTube channel, and I don't get a lot of views on these videos. Some of the videos get a lot of views on them, some of them don't. So yeah. So yeah. So making this video, I feel better about myself, and I do. I feel good about myself. And I need that for my mental health. I need that to have high self-esteem. I need to feel good about myself. So, there's a saying, if you put your mind to something, you can accomplish anything. And believe in yourself. You can do anything you want to do if you put your mind to it. Don't let no one tell you you can't do something. Don't let no one put a dark cloud over you and bring up stuff you did in the past and say that, oh, if you do all this stuff somewhere else, you're going to fail. Yeah, don't listen to all that negative talk. Because it means nothing. Because your past isn't your future. Your future is right in front of you. And my future is right in front of me. And I'm going to make the future any way that I want. And I'm going to make it a positive future. I'm going to make it a happy future. And I'm going to live happily ever after in that future. So, that's all I got to say in this video. Or voice recording. Cheers and au revoir. And merci beaucoup. Okay, take care. Bye.